Hey guys, what's up? It's Tony and
Amie.
yes, I have a very special guest today. And Amie is a friend off Twitter. She suffers from ME, and you can catch all her videos on her YouTube channel. And
I can't remember what my YouTube channel is.
well, we'll link it in. We'll link a YouTube channel into it. But why I brought her in today is because we were doing the first of the podcasts, so talking about my depression journey. So Amie's the first person to feature on it, so she recorded it here. And yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have a little guest and talking about depression, opening up and starting to communicate with people, because that's how me and Amie met anyway. So we become good friends from it. So it just showed that just talking about it and being open about depression is a good thing. So we're here to talk about that. Amie's on chair, I'm on the floor.
I win.
So yeah, she definitely wins. But she has every chronic illness in the world, so she definitely wins on that one anyway. So yes, Amie isn't Welsh either. She just sounds Welsh, but you know, it's interesting her story. She's half Welsh.
I'm not Welsh.
No, so sounds it.
That sounded very Welsh.
What's my favourite Welsh phrase? Would I lie to you? Is that what's his on?
Oh, Rob Brydon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like what's occurring.
What's occurring? There you go. That's very Welsh.
And when something goes wrong, you go, oh, like in Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah. So we can just make Welsh jokes throughout the whole thing.
Got a bit distracted. So.
Yeah, you always get more Welsh as this goes on anyway. So yeah, anyway, we're not here to talk about Welshness, and obviously it brings something to the channel. But yeah, we start talking about, how long ago, about 2 months?
Yeah, I think
Maybe a
about
month,
2
2 months. And we basically started chatting about normal stuff, because obviously we're from sort of the same area. And then she was the first person to see my depression video.
Oh.
And she was like my little checker.
I get a little preview.
Usually make her cry.
Crying.
Lots of crying, but that's how I know it's good. If it makes her cry, that's really good. I can continue with it. If she's happy and smiley through it, then I know just to cancel the video because it was no good. So that's what I've been doing. But by watching my videos, then Amie started recording as well.
Yes.
And can you remember your channel now?
No, not a clue what my channel's called.
I'm sure it's something like, it's not just...
It might just be Amie Addison.
Yeah, I think so.
But then no one can spell my name.
No, I'll put a link in somewhere. And on Twitter, you're Amie Addison as well, aren't you?
Yeah, at Amie_Addison.
So you can follow her. She likes rugby.
I love rugby.
She loves rugby a lot. And she is starting to talk about ME because she found a lot of people don't speak about ME or even know what ME is. And like me, she gets kind of frustrated about when you talk about your illness or, as in my case, depression, people don't ask questions or speak back.
And when they do, it can often be quite insulting and not what you were hoping for.
So Amie's obviously had a lot of... Can you think of one that kind of happened?
What have the best ones been? There've been quite a few.
Just too many to even think.
There have been lots relating to crutches.
Right.
Where the first time someone saw me on crutches, like after I relapsed, they were like, "Oh my god, what have you done?" Thinking I'd like broken my ankle or something. And I was like, "Oh, I'm in an ME relapse. I can't walk very well." They were like, and just didn't ever say anything. I'm still waiting for her to reply. So.
Just sitting there waiting, I think. And yeah, it very much is like depression as well, obviously, where you do say, "By the way, I'm depressed," and the person just looks at you and goes, "Yeah, yeah," and they just leave it, and you're just like, and this conversation goes where now? And very recently I did put on Facebook about it, because I'd never talked about it on Facebook before, and just people liked the status. Not many people came back and talked to me, and I think you were saying you had the same sort of thing.
Same. Apart from people telling me like, "Oh, you're really brave for putting that out there," but like they didn't actually. The point of it was for people to ask questions, and like so I could talk about it in the next one.
Yeah.
No one wanted to ask any questions. I was like begging them for some. I was like, "What do you want to know? Please tell me."
And that was the whole point of your first video, wasn't it? That
yeah.
You wanted people to ask about
like,
ME.
Nobody asked. They just told me I was brave, and I was like, "Well, thank you, but could you ask a few more questions?"
So I've been brave, but I think when people do talk about it, like it is nice just to get the odd question, and even if it's just something I asked you thousands of questions, didn't I?
Yeah, but I love questions because like one person asking you loads of questions like makes up for all the people who just blank it and just pretend they know what it is, and that's it.
I don't think I think I asked what it was, didn't I? Because I was quite...
Yeah. But I'm not very good at explaining, so I usually just tell people to Google.
Ask her loads of questions, but everything's Google. How you feeling? Just Google it.
Just
it's
Google
fine.
it. Someone on Google will tell you. Google knows everything.
But we were talking about... I think the most interesting bit was the spoons.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm not going to get you to show you tattoo now, but she's also got a tattoo of a spoon on her. But again, that is something where, talking about spoons, people are just like, yeah. But no, you know, I'm sure not many people asked what a spoon was or why.
No, and even when I got a tattoo of it and I put it on Facebook and Instagram and that, people were just like, oh my god, that's such a cool tattoo. And like, nobody was like, why have you got a spoon?
Spoon's not a normal thing you get tattooed on you.
I was like, I've got a massive spoon on my ribs. And I was like, good for you. Have fun.
It's quite normal. I suppose tattoos are a bit weird these days. We're getting a spoon. But the spoon thing is it about collecting so many spoons per day and then using them?
Yeah, you get like so many per day as your energy to like complete all your tasks, and each task is like a different amount of spoons. So say like washing and drying your hair would be 2 spoons, but like doing another thing might be 1 spoon, and you only get a certain amount a day and then you're done. Yeah,
and then that's it. Your energy's gone. And what I liked is you said that you'd always have that 1 spoon.
Yeah.
Because you got it tattooed on you.
So it's about positivity.
I think positivity is very important. And speaking of people, does breed that positivity, because you then find other people feel like you. Exactly. And you feel that you're not the only person with depression or ME, or as we were talking about earlier, doing stupid stuff. Yeah. You can speak to someone on Twitter and know that you're the only person who doesn't do that sort of thing.
Like, I think having someone who just even because nobody can understand really by just reading, like even like anything, depression or illness, like unless you're actually going through it, you can't really understand fully.
No, not unless you ask some questions.
I think like if you can meet someone who's going through the same thing, it's quite helpful.
That's what Twitter's good for. And that's why we both started recording videos and started talking, because it's good to talk. And Twitter's a very good place for that, because you can just look for people with depression or ME.
Yeah, people find you for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And then, like, reasons they follow you can then, like, lead to completely different things. Like,
yeah, it's kind of weird. I can't remember how we started following each other, but...
I have no idea.
No.
It's been quite a while.
It has. We've got mutual friends.
Have.
Small world. Small world indeed. But yeah, so I suppose the message of the video is just to start, just talk about things, open up. You never know who you can... Because you've got a bearded old bloke here. And an attractive blonde girl there, and we've hit it off as friends. So if that can happen, anything could happen. So I think, you do talk, do open up. And, like, the point is, if someone does say they've got depression, got ME, got this, got that, just have a word with them. And just ask them a question. If you don't understand, just ask. They're not going to be offended unless if... Well, I'm sure I could think of some offending questions somewhere in the back of my head. But
I can't think of questions, but the thing that
offends
me is I hope you get well soon. And like, I've got chronic illness, I'm never getting better. This is it. Like, it's not going away.
Yes, I suppose maybe that's the thing why people don't want to ask. But I think you'd rather still have them ask some.
I think it's the same with anything like that. If you ask questions, it's good. Just like with depression or any mental illness or any chronic illness, don't say I hope you get better soon, because it doesn't really work like that, does it? You
don't really know. And I think when someone has got depression, that sort of thing, just asking simple questions like why they're feeling like they are. Is it a reason why? Is there anything you can sort of do to help? Is there a way you can, I mean, obviously with chronic it's a little bit different, but like could even be taking them out the house for a little bit like we've done today. Yeah, a little bit of cheering up, I think, works for both of us, doesn't it? Like, we both need a little bit. So it's nice to get out and about and do stuff. Yeah. We had nice Italians. It's lovely to see. They're all good. Even that video walk far. So not thinking about ME there. But yeah, I think that's all we kind of want to say. Just a nice little joint video. Check Amie out. I'll put the link on the bottom.
Yeah, my name's complicated.
It is. Trying to think if I can spell it now. I don't think I can. So yeah, I'll put the link in and check her videos out. Give her a sub. She's a lot better looking than me. So
and I'm Welsh.
And she's Welsh, so you get Welsh and looks. So what more could you want?
Pajamas.
And pajamas. All looking very rough. She doesn't always look like that. So if you want to see her looking rough, check the videos out as well. And she doesn't wear hats.
Exactly.
Which is always good. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you all later. And I hope you check her out as well. And I'll see you there. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.